We have another couple
talking about support
1v1s coming back, and talking about support, Ceros versus Loop. Ceros is definitely not a support, but Loop is in the loop. He's going to be banning out the Zillion up against Ceros, maybe just banning out all the signature champions. Urgot will be banned up against Loop. I would like to see a Bard. That's what I want.
That's what I was going to mention. Bard. We'll see if we can get Brad onto the Snowdown Showdown.
Brad?
That's what we call Bard.
Just rearrange some letters. It's the same with like Olaf. You rearrange the first couple, you get Loaf.
Well, the 1v1 map is basically a fight club, so Brad is perfect for it. Bam! Just to expand.
Very nice. I actually like that. I got the reference and everything.
Knowledge. Anyway, Urgot, Varus, and Kindred will be the next couple bans. Still open is Nunu. I couldn't tell if that was a freeze frame or Loop was just stuck like that. Caitlyn is the final ban coming out from Loop. And what will it be from Ceros?
Gangplank is available. We've already seen it work once. It was Archie that pulled it out.
It's Fortune. So many good 1v1
Ceros played
picks.
Varus last time. That has been banned.
Draven.
Well, we know the counter is Draven now. That's Twitch. So, and Draven's banned away. So there you go. Kalista instantly locked in from Loop, and Cassiopeia as well. Okay, taking a page out of Optimus's book here.
So this is gonna be such a high mechanical showdown, because you have the loopity-loops, I mean the hoppity-hops of the Kalista, and then you have the Cassiopeia that needs to land her poison. So this is gonna be raw.
I still really wish someone would play Xin Zhao into all these AD carries. I just don't understand what is going on, guys.
No. I want Michael Jarvan, because like at level 1 you have the Q, you have the passive that works with the minions perfectly, you can Q the enemy and then just push for the all-in. Michael Jarvan for the dunk.
Jarmander himself. I really just want to see one of these all-in champions, like you mentioned, the Xin Zhao, the Jarvan, all these strong top lane.
What about
Maokai?
AD Maokai. I was going to run this past you.
AD Maokai.
You Q the wave, then you take W, and then you just go in and punch him in the head with your fist.
I can see it work. Sounds like a scary movie, like a tree coming at you, like the revenge of the trees. You guys have been writing on paper for so long, now we fight back.
And honestly, that would work into either of these picks.
The Maokai?
Yeah, the Maokai.
I would have to try it out.
You're not allowed to. You have to play Caitlyn. Sorry, mate.
A little sad. I actually really want to see that Maokai now. But Ceros on this Cassiopeia once again. Kalista will be the pickup from Loop. And once again, the Duran's Ring and Duran's Blade. So nothing out of the ordinary here. Both of our heroes have picked up a trinket each. Ceros is the first one to the bush, zones Loop away with Q with a Noxious Blast.
And once again has a flash. So we'll see whether Ceros is able to make the flash work, just as Optimus did, to dodge a couple of spells and get some CS.
And the exhaust as well. I guess they were sharing notes.
Yeah.
It's just not.
Well, you can flash the Kalista Q, that's something. Trying to justify it here.
Yeah, that's true. There's only one Skull Shot in Loop's kit that he can use.
I want Loop to BM, just take W and send a Sentinel out. There you go. Have some CS.
Like, there is a small window where that might actually be okay, like if you don't have a ward and you shove it into the bush, but the damage you get from both Q and E is just too much.
To be fair, the Sentinel is another mind game. It screams in your face when it pokes you. It always freaks me out.
Well, Ceros getting a lot of damage out here, but so is Luke. Is actually starting to get the Rend stacks out. There comes the Ignite. Luke going for the all-in. The exhaust coming down as well.
Oh, he took a turret shot.
Takes the turret shot. Ceros already used his flash defensively, though.
But he has double potions running right now versus the one of Loop, and if level 2 hits, Ceros may have a window.
But Loop has all the CS. He has 4 times as much CS as Ceros has. Loop following out with the autos.
Now 5 times the amount.
Yep. Now 6 times the amount.
When does it end?
When it never ends. Loop is backing up. He's got that level 2. Ceros now underneath that turret as well. And Ceros just doubled his minions. It's quite depressing actually watching him CS on the turret. There we go.
Loop didn't recall. I actually think that's a really big error because he was so far ahead in minions.
Especially on the cannon wave. Especially on the cannon wave. So hard to push out.
Should have gone back. Now all of a sudden Ceros can push, get level 3 first.
Level 3 goes over to Loop though. Ceros literally just landing Q and E. Now there's the level 3. Does he go for Miasma? Just another point in E. There comes the Miasma for the zone control onto Loop. Comes forward with the Pierce. Doesn't quite connect with Ceros. But yeah, I really feel Loop should have gone back. Now it looks like he's... No, he's just going for the Relic.
And all of a sudden, Cassiopeia is actually stronger in this matchup, I feel. She's got the pushing advantage. She hits the poison. Here we go.
Getting the Twin Fangs out, the Miasma as well. Loop has to back off Ceros. The Vision has been cut, doesn't have the ward for the Vision, however. Miasma spreading into the bush will give him that. Loop walks back into it just to damage himself.
And now look how much healthier Ceros is, and Loop is really far off. And this is why the ring has one advantage. It gives you an extra potion.
For sure. Also, the mana regen is helping out immensely because Cassiopeia, as we said before, likes to spend that mana.
And this is going to be a big minion wave. Ceros has just seen that Loop's gone back. He's going to shove the wave as hard as he can.
Cassiopeia can do that quite well. Q's coming out, should be gone. Ceros can go back to base while this is underneath the turret. There isn't a minion wave for a while. Perfect timing by Ceros.
Yeah, and Ceros all of a sudden, 9 minion CS. That is absolutely massive.
Loop coming back in. He's not going to get a lot of these. All these are horribly set up to CS. He just didn't get that one, didn't get that one. Gets one. I think one out of, okay, two. Two out of around 6 or 7 there.
And it's a cannon creep wave.
This is like the second time we see a Cassiopeia just randomly coming back after looking like she's in a losing position. And it's all about hitting some Qs. She landed some Qs and all of a sudden, bam, flash out. Loop took a turret shot. We're once again back on step 1, mind games.
Mind games, once again, looking at the Fairy Charm. I swear to God, if Ceros builds a tier now, I don't know what I will do. But Loop now pushing in. This is only really good for Ceros because as long as Loop is walking towards him, very easy to land those Qs. As soon as Loop starts, I just realized in this matchup, it's actually really difficult for Loop to start dodging these Qs if Ceros does them reactively. Because as soon as he's locked into an auto attack animation, he has to go one way and Ceros just predict it. And right now he's landing every single Q, every single E, but the Ren comes out from Loop. Those aren't even skill shots, he's going to land them every single time. And they trade fairly evenly.
Yeah, and Ceros is picking up a lot of CS here. He still maintains that 6 CS lead. Loop kind of running out of options right now because he's losing sustained trades. Cassiopeia slowly stacking up that passive.
Maxing Twin Fang as usual, not looking just for the poke, but for the all-ins. Exhaust is coming up, is now just come back off cooldown for Ceros. Loop still has both offensive summoners. Flash is still off cooldown, or on cooldown rather. And once again, we're in this war of attrition.
Yeah, this looks like another game that will go the distance, because I don't really know how either kills each other right now. Although Loop wants it.
Well, literally, as you said, that's one they're going to go for the all-in, and Ceros dropping low looking for the Ren. Not going to be quite enough damage. Takes a tower shot. Have that Q landed. That may have been curtain. Ceros still doesn't have the flash, but he'll have it before Loop has his summoners.
Yeah, and the ultimate is going to be much more effective out of Ceros, because he can actually use it.
Yep.
So as soon as that flash is available, he can go all in.
So the problem that I'm imagining now, the Kalista jump, she always jumps backwards if she wants to go back. So the Cassiopeia ult is going to be so easy to land. She always faces her targets.
That's actually quite a big deal.
And Luke keeps walking through poison.
Yeah,
you know, it's a unique strategy. We'll see how it pays off as the game progresses.
Currently, not well. Luke will go back to base. What's he going to pick up? What would be a good item choice here? I guess Hex Drinker is kind of just a go-to. Never mind, just going to go for the Vamp Step. So he's going for the long game.
Certainly is. Both of them want the 100 CS at this point, it looks like. Tier will be picked up, I assume, from Ceros. Nope. Don't know why I speak sometimes.
Yeah. Well, we were completely off. Both of us were off with those item predictions there spawn, so... Loop coming back into lane is level 6, doesn't really mean anything. Ceros is level 6, that does mean something, has the Petrifying Gaze, has Flash as well.
Explain the Mana Crystal to me. Why would you ever get a Mana Crystal?
For mana. I'm sorry, but I don't have anything else to say. Like, I was assuming, like, sure you want to go for the most cost-efficient buy. If you finish the tier, you're investing in something that is better later.
Oh, he got him.
Oh, he gets the stun as well, and Loop is dropping low. This should be the kill for Ceros. That was just a perfect ultimate coming in for Cassiopeia, and even just crawls across the floor.
And it's exactly what you said. He just telegraphed the way that he was going to jump.
Yeah.
Mid-air, he just gets absolutely nailed, and Cassiopeia walks away with another victory.
It's like, Kalista's always going to jump backwards, and it's so strange, once again, a scenario where the opponent of Cassiopeia is ahead in the early game, and kind of screws up in some kind of strange way, twice baited by a flash to take a turret shot. Very, very strange.
Yeah, that was not a good, I guess, mid-game, can we call it that, at about the 3.5 minute mark for Loop there, because he did exactly what you said. He took 2 turret shots this time.
Even